Today, my dear friends, we're going to push the boat out. We're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a Christmas song. I normally don't do them, but I've been asked to do one or two, so I've picked this one. I'll explain what all of this stuff's about in a minute. Tell me if you want to do it. Well, I'm going to do it anyway, so. Singing it. I haven't got the voice of George Michael. The thing is, the chords, it's only 4 chords in it. The chord shapes, I've got a capo on at the 5th fret to suit my croaky voice. I am a bit croaky today, folks. Capo 5th fret, because George Michael's got a really high voice. But I'm going to refer to the shapes. He's playing a C, or I'm playing a C, an A minor, a D minor, and a G. Now clearly there's a little bit of jiggery pokery going on, and I've got a bit of dampening on the strings here with the help of some loo roll, just to give it a more of a plonky feel. So should we have a go at it? Should we do it? It's a great song, as I say, there's only 4 chords in it. I'm also going to show you how to do it on the uke at the end of the guitar bit, so if you're a ukulele player, or you know anybody who wants to play it on a uke, you know. So we do it on that as well, alright. So, can't leave anybody out, can we? It's Christmas, for God's sake. So what am I doing? First of all, download your paperwork on the blue link below the video, and it will show you this, okay? This is my idiot-proof way of writing things out, as you now know. Okay, for any newcomers to the channel, clearly your chord shapes are here. It's only 4, as I've said, and underneath here it shows you the direction of your pleck, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and also it'll show you where these fingers are going on and off to give it that little keyboard style effect that he does. All right, for those people that did Dust in the Wind the other day, they will notice immediately that it's using the same sort of thing. Now I'm going to take this off for now, and I'll just, so for those people who are interested in the delay that I was using, the echo, the drums, if you listen to the kit, for those people who want to try giving it a bash, there's a little button on your amp. Most amps have got it with a delay on it. So boom, bat, boom, da, 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 da. Tap it in time to the rhythm, and you'll get that sort of feel. My mine's a bit more jangly now because I've taken the dampening off, but I'll turn the amp off now. Now if you want to try and get the same sort of dampening effect without any paper or anything like that, what you can try and do is I call it vamping, where you so the very fact that you're sort of releasing the strings, the tension. Now clearly open strings continue to ring, which is why I use a bit of paper, but you can get away with it. Okay, it sounds great. So download that. Let's have a look at what we're actually doing. Capo 5th fret, as I said to you before. Now if you look here, you'll see that it starts off with your little finger on the 2nd string, the 3rd fret, then it comes off, all right, and then it's on again, and then it's sort of like it goes on and off and on and off. I will explain. Okay, first thing to do, what is the rhythm of the piece? Right hand, because it's beginner's lesson really. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So all it's going to do from the beginning of the song to the end, if it does anything other than that, you're doing it wrong. Okay, that's all you're going to do. All the embellishments, all the little bits that are poking out, are all provided with the left hand. Okay, so let's have a look at the shapes. We've got our, I'm referring to the chord shapes. Okay, clearly I've got a capo one, so the chord is called something else, but we know the shapes as C. We don't want to be thumping this E string here. Okay, so C, and this little finger will be going onto the second string at the 3rd fret, then it will be coming off, and then on again, and then finally this one will come off. So it's just going to be doing this as we did in Dust in the Wind the other day. Then we'll be playing an A minor shape. Okay, I'm going to explain a bit more about this shape thing when we get to the ukulele part. There's our A minor shape. Little finger again, first finger will twiddle around on here. Then we'll drop to a D minor, okay, or D minor shape. Okay, again, little finger, this time on the 1st string at the 3rd fret, and your first finger will be here. And then finally the G. Now you must play your G like this, because we want our first finger to go on and off the 2nd string at the 1st fret, okay? Now if you didn't do that, you'd get away with it, you know, but it wouldn't sound as good. All right, so try and do it this way. So let's look at our first row of chords. We've got a C, and it says it's got a D next to it, C stroke D. Why is that? Well, that note there, when you put that finger on, is a D, what it would be if you had no capo one. And we're going to play this. Look underneath, it's got the pleck moving down and up, as I explained, and underneath that got the beats. And you'll see the beats 1 and 2 and are 1 and 2 and with this on. Then this little finger comes off, and if it concludes 3 and 4 and, okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, then it goes back on again, 1 and 2 and then underneath that we've got something happening on every single beat. We've got 3, beat 3 with finger off, the and after the 3, the little finger's on, beat 4, it's off again. Sounds like Basil Fawlty. And then finally, the upstroke, the and after the 4, it comes off. It's dead easy. It's easier to just look at what I'm doing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then drop to your A minor and do exactly the same thing. Little finger, same. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and drop these fingers to the D minor position. Okay, little finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret now. Okay, this one's going to be bouncing from fret 1 to 3, starting at 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then up to your G or G shape, and this finger will start with it on the 2nd string, 1st fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then start again. Now what I did with the drums, I just put Last Christmas isolated drums into YouTube, and some Bright Spark has taken everything else out except for the kit, which has enabled me to show you what it sounds like with some drums. So I'll do a little bit of that again. Bear with me. Okay, so there we are. So that's how you do it on guitar, and it does the same all the way through. It just does that over and over again. So, okay, now what I would probably do, so we've done that, and there's 2 sheets to do with those chords. There's sheet 1 and sheet 2, okay, which will give you everything I've just played in detail. So we've done that, and also when you've done that, you will find a little layout of the first couple of verses and the chorus. You know, you don't need any more than that because all the other verses are the same, and choruses is all right. So we've done that one. Now, if we were going to do it on a ukulele, because I've got quite a few ukulele chums out there, when you capo at the 5th fret, all right, Imagine that, you know, for those people that don't know what a ukulele is or never played one or whatever, guitarists I'm talking to now, and you want to get one, you know, all you've got to imagine that is this is a guitar. It's got a capo already on at the 5th fret, and there are 2 strings missing, the bass strings. All right, so think of it like that. It's a guitar. This is a capo at the 5th fret, and your bass strings are missing. And if I said to you, well, I want you to play a C shape on the guitar, you know, like I've just done, you'd say, well, hang on, what would I do if I was playing it on a guitar? I'd put those 2 there, and the other one would be there, would it not? Okay, and that would be correct. However, on a ukulele, even though we were referring to the chord shapes before, on a ukulele, that chord, or that shape is called F. Why is it called F? Because C, the C shape we were using before, as I was referring to it, capoed at the 5th fret, is actually the chord F. Okay, and when I played the A minor on the guitar, or the A minor shape, if it, you know, capoed at the 5th fret, you know, it's actually a D minor. So on a uke, it's always referred to as D minor. When we play what looks like a D minor on the guitar, on a ukulele, because again, think of it capoed, it's a G minor. And when we would play a G, remember we did that thing with the G? You know, well, we don't have any bass strings, so we can just put the 1 finger there. That would be the chord C, because the G shape at the 5th fret is C. Look at that cage system lesson that I did a while ago, and it explains it in detail. All right, so for you ukulele players out there, I've not put the chord shapes. You know what they are. There's only 4 of them, and if you don't know what these 4 are, then you shouldn't be playing a ukulele. All right, it's F. What have we got? F, D minor, G minor, and C, and I've just shown you what they are. Now, again, I'll play it along. I'll play it with the track again with the drums so you can hear what it sounds like. Let's get a decent part, hang on. Oh, sorry. I'll just get John. I'm trying to find a fill. That was the fill I was looking for. Sounds better on this. What do you think? It's better on the uke. Now, what was I doing? Okay, well, like as I was doing on the guitar, we've got little finger. You've got your. I'm going to refer to it in ukulele chords now. We've got F and our little finger. Use your 3rd or your little finger, going on the 2nd string 3rd fret. 1 and 2 and take it off. 3 and 4 and put it on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then to your D minor on the uke, same thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and drop to your G minor on the uke. Little finger now on the 1st string at the 3rd fret. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then to your C on the uke. You can play it with, I play it with your 3rd finger if it's easier for on a uke. Okay, the 1st finger will be on the 2nd string at the 1st fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that's it. Last Christmas by Wham. Now that is a perfect example of how a great songwriter, and let's face it, George Michael was a great songwriter, how he wrote one of the most famous Christmas songs in the world with 4 simple chords. Because always remember, the chords of a song are not the song. The song is the melody and the words that accompany that particular melody. All right, and I always think about chords, you know, chord progression like a pizza base. All the pizza bases, you know, are the same. It's what you put on it that makes it different, okay? So I could sing hundreds of songs with those particular chord inversions, or those chord progressions, but George Michael, he came up with Last Christmas, a wonderful Christmas song. So do it, it's a great one, and it's a safe one because everyone knows it, okay? The worst thing you can ever do is play something that's obscure, that nobody really knows. Now, I was going to do the Pogues, but there's so many people now won't play it because of some of the lyrics in there are now considered to be a bit suspect, folks. All right, don't get me started on any of that crap. But you know, the Pogues were a brilliant Christmas song. But if I did it, somebody would start whining or they'd take it down. So I'm not doing it. So I'm going to do something safe like this. Right. Also, I might do "Merry Christmas, Everybody" by Slade. It depends if any of my American friends out there or people around the world know that song. It's huge in Britain. "Merry Christmas, Everybody" by Slade. If you do, I might do it on Saturday. If you don't, I'll think of something else. Right, on that note, I shall love you and leave you. Thank you again for the donations to the channel and the Tea and Coffee Fund. If you want to donate, there's a thanks button at the bottom. But more importantly, do the thumbs up. Share the hell out of my stuff. It's all free. And enjoy this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.